on the mat. I tend to use a block to rest my head, so it gives me a natural elevation on my neck area, so I can have the natural bridge on my neck. It decompresses all the tension on my jawline, because when we're doing exercise, we tend to compress a lot the jawline. So this way we are pressing just right there on the head, which means that we can decompress the jawline. By decompressing the jawline, we decompress facial muscles, and we also allow our neck and chest and front chest to relax. So we stay here for 10 gentle breathings. But with those breathings, we are going to start pressing abdominal area in, and then gentle exhaling. So it's a very gentle movement where your spine is flexible. So you can extend and exhale. These are the very foundation of Pilates. Very, very basic Pilates movement, where you just pressing in. So when you press in, your hips are neutral, pelvis is engaged, and you just are round to elevate and expand. When you are expanding, you're not just expanding your chest, you're also opening your rib cage as well. And then when you are closing in, locking in, you are pressing against the mat, and you are just slowly releasing. So the same movement, but lying down on the mat. Long exhaling, long inhaling. Different movement. Now we were working on the front side of the movement, opening the rib cages, closing the rib cages. Now we're going to use very gentle shoulder blades against the mat, and then slowly rounding in, and then expanding, and then in, and then expanding, and then in. So try to do 10, 12, 15 on each round, on each set. In and out. So it's very useful when we want to get into Pilates, but it's just the pre-Pilates. In order to get into the big exercises, movement in Pilates, we got to train the spine and the pelvis muscles, because that was we use the most core muscles, the powerhouse, but also the spine. So this one is very useful for neck strengthening, contracting the pelvis in and elevating on 1, 2, and 3. Slowly, before pushing the hands down, exhale on the mat. Relax and then decompress. Exhaling again on 1, 2, and 3. And then do exactly the same. Up, totally up on the neck, elevation of the arms, and just holding here for 1, 2, 3. When we're holding, we're rounding in. 1, 2, 3. When we're holding, we're rounding in on 1, 2, 3. When we're holding, we're rounding in on 1, 2, and 3. And long, extending, and decompressing. Long breathing after is a natural thing that your body will do. Long breathing. So each time, give you the time to pull abdominals in a little bit more. Again, up. That up doesn't come from the neck. That up comes from rounding the lower spine onto the mat. That's where the strength comes in. So elevations, up, 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 and holding on 1, 2, 3, and again. Exhaling. Good. And then releasing. So we can make it faster if we want. We can bring up, exhale, and up. Exhale, and up. Exhale. Good, fantastic.